Hello friends, very good evening to everybody. I am Namita, your friend. Friends, in previous classes we studied about the concept of educational technology, their characteristics and the advantages of educational technology. In this video we will study about concept of communication. If someone misses the previous classes, you can see my description box. All videos are available there. So friends, what do you mean by communication? Communication means exchange and sharing of ideas or feelings. Let's see, it is an exchange of idea or feeling or meaning between two or more persons. Okay? In other words, we can say imparting and exchange of information by speaking, by writing, or by using some other medium is also called communication. Friends, communication means just exchange of your idea, or you can say that feeling or information. Okay, it can be by writing, by speaking. Okay, communication is an art. How? See, communication involves the skills and techniques. Like writing skill is there, like that communication skills also there. Okay, it is a science. Communication is also a science which involves audio and visual materials. It is a dyadic process. What do you mean by dyadic? Dyadic means two-way process. Okay, so communication is not monadic, it is a dyadic process. Okay, so what is the definition of communication? The word communication derived from the Latin word communis. So what do you mean by communis? Communis means give and take and mutual sharing. Mutual sharing is sharing of your information, idea or feeling. Okay, communication is having common experience with the people. Communication has three main parts. It has three main parts: the sender, the message and the recipient. Okay, now according to Anthony, so what Anthony said about communication? Communication is an interpersonal process in which verbal symbols, example the words, sentence, and non-verbal symbols like body posture, facial expression are said and understood by two or more people. What Anthony said, friends? He said communication is nothing but it is a process by which we use verbal and non-verbal symbols. Okay? Verbal means the word and sentence. Non-verbal means your body posture, your expression, facial expressions. Okay? And according to Wilbur said communication is concerned with all the ways in which information and ideas are exchanged and shared. It is also very easy. He said communication is nothing but sharing and exchange of the information and idea. Okay, Anthony said in communication process you use verbal and non-verbal words. Wilbur said communication is nothing but exchange of information or idea. Okay, now in short we can say that communication means passing of information, exchange of idea or feeling, sharing of ideas with others. Okay, so there are different types of communications are there. Verbal communication, non-verbal communication, and the next one written communication, visualization. Okay, so what do you mean by verbal communication? Verbal communication means in verbal communication we communicate face to face by television or radio or television. In non-verbal communication, what will happen? your body language, your gesture, your expression, how you dress, how you stand, that will come under non-verbal communication. And in writing communication, what will come? In writing communication, letters, books, email, magazines, in social media, you message, you chat, in the internet, all come under written communication. Visualization. In visualization, movies will come, graphs, charts, diagrams, maps and logos will come under visualization. Okay friends? So, now we'll study about elements of communication. So, what are the elements of communication? Friends, we need to understand about the elements of communication in order to know the communication model or network. So, there are so many elements are there in communication. The first one is communication context. What do you mean by communication context? Friends, the circumstance, the situation where communication taking place, the environment where communication taking place, that is called communication context. So there are different contexts are there, like physical environment, social environment, psychological environment and temporal. So in physical environment, what will come? Classroom. We communicate in classroom with each other. In our surroundings we communicate. Social environment means relationship between the teacher and the people and the family members. Psychological environment means it can be formal or informal. Okay. Now temporal means it depends on the time and period. Okay. The second one is source or communicator. So who is the source? A person or an event is the source. A person or an event which provides verbal or non-verbal cues to someone can respond, that is called source. Okay, a person or an event can call what? Source. The source is if a source is person, we call that sender. Okay. Now receiver or destination. Who receive the message or information from the source. Okay. Sender will give message. Okay. And receiver will receive that. Okay. Who receive the message? That called receiver. Now message. Message means what? Message means to send. Message comes from the Latin word meteor. Meteor means to send. A set of verbal, non-verbal gestures or words sent by the source. Okay. A message can be verbal or non-verbal. Next one, symbol. Symbol denotes an idea, fact or objective. In that, it can be verbal or non-verbal. Example, in a speech we use words. Words are called symbol. Channel. The channel is the medium. The medium used to transmit the signal from transmitter to receiver, sender to receiver. That is called channel. The medium is called what? Channel. Encoding. Encoding means what? The process of using symbols to express the idea or the feeling is called, in which you talk, you will express your feeling, that is encoding. Decoding means the understanding or interpretation of the message sent by the source is called decoding. For example, friends, you said the teacher said explain something to the student. Teacher explained something to the student. Okay, so after listening that, the student will understand, interpret the message or the chapter, that is called decoding. Next, feedback. Feedback means what? Response of the message. Okay, the teacher explain a chapter to the students. Okay, after that the student will understand and questioning to the teacher, it is called feedback. And giving answer to the question is called feedback. Noise. Noise means what? Giving shape to the message is called noise. Okay, when we are saying something, a sound is produced. That noise is give shape to the message. So what are the elements? There are total 10 elements are there. What are the? Communication context, source, receiver, message, symbol, channel, encoding, decoding, feedback and noise are elements of communication. Okay friends, I hope you understood the concept of communication and what are the elements of communication. If some problem are there, if you didn't understand something, you can message me in the comment box. Okay, so thank you for watching my video, and friends, don't forget to like and subscribe me. Okay.